They were warriors of God, the guardians of Jerusalem. The richest knights the world had ever seen. But one night the Templars vanished, burned, hunted, erased. Their leaders cursed the king as the flames consumed them, and their treasure, vast beyond imagination, disappeared into the shadows. Some say it lies beneath ancient cathedrals, others whisper it sailed away on ghost ships. And the curse of the Templars, some believe it still haunts our world today. If you want to uncover more forbidden truths, dark secrets, and lost histories, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video, because what you are about to hear will shock you. In the year 1119, in the aftermath of the Bloody Crusades, 9 knights swore a sacred oath in Jerusalem. They were called the poor fellow soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, but history remembers them by a simpler name, the Knights Templar. They were humble at first, charged with protecting pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. But very quickly, something changed. The Templars discovered secrets buried deep beneath the ruins of Solomon's temple. No one knows exactly what they found. Some say ancient relics, others whisper it was forbidden knowledge. Knowledge that gave them unimaginable power. Within decades, these poor knights became the richest order in Europe. Kings borrowed money from them, popes blessed them, their fleet of ships rivaled nations, and wherever the red cross of the Templars appeared, men whispered both in fear and awe. But with wealth came enemies. By the early 1300s, the Knights Templar had grown so powerful that even monarchs trembled before them. One king in particular, Philip IV of France, was drowning in debt to the Templars. He feared them, envied them, and above all, he hated them. On Friday, October 13, 1307, Philip struck. At dawn, his soldiers stormed every Templar house, church, and commandery across France. The knights were dragged from their beds, chained, and accused of blasphemy, witchcraft, and unspeakable sins. Under torture, many confessed to lies just to stop the agony. Some said they spat on the cross, others claimed they worshipped a demon's head called Baphomet. The church turned its back on its warriors, and slowly the Templars were branded not as holy men but as heretics. The once great order was falling, but its final act would echo through centuries. In 1314, the last Grand Master of the Knights Templar, Jacques de Molay, was dragged to a pyre in Paris. As the flames rose around him, witnesses say he lifted his chained hands toward the sky and spoke a curse. Pope Clement, King Philip, before the year is done, you will both stand before God's judgment. History records what happened next. Within weeks, Pope Clement V died suddenly. Within months, King Philip IV fell dead from a stroke, both men struck down just as de Molay had sworn. From that day forward, whispers spread. The Templars had cursed the crown of France. Generations later, when the French Revolution sent kings to the guillotine, many still believed the Templars' vengeance was unfolding. But here lies the greatest mystery of all. On the night of the arrests in 1307, the Templar treasure vanished. When Philip's soldiers stormed the Templar headquarters in Paris, they found nothing. The vast hordes of gold, relics, manuscripts, everything was gone. Some claimed the treasure was smuggled onto Templar ships in the port of La Rochelle. By dawn, the fleet had disappeared over the horizon, never seen again. Where did it go? Some say it sailed to Scotland, where the Templars fought alongside Robert the Bruce. Others insist it reached Portugal, hidden under the protection of kings. Still others whisper the treasure crossed the Atlantic centuries before Columbus, buried in the mysterious vaults of Oak Island. Whatever the truth, the treasure of the Templars remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. After their destruction, the Templars seemed to vanish from history, but their symbols, secrets, and legends lived on. In Scotland, stonemasons carved the Templar cross into their chapels. Some say this gave birth to the Freemasons, who claim secret ties to the Templars. In Portugal, the Order of Christ emerged, bearing the same red cross. Their ships would later sail into the unknown, discovering new worlds. Even in America, George Washington and the Founding Fathers used symbols that some link to Templar lore. But with every legend comes a warning. The Templars were not just knights, they were guardians of something forbidden, something the world was not meant to see. What did the Templars really protect beneath Solomon's temple? Was it the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, ancient scrolls that could rewrite history itself. The church and the crown worked desperately to erase these answers, but erasing the truth only gave birth to more whispers. And perhaps that is why their curse still lingers, why their treasure is still sought, why their name, though burned by fire, still survives in secret societies, conspiracy theories, and forbidden histories. Because the Knights Templar were more than just soldiers. They were the keepers of a secret so dangerous, kings burned them, popes betrayed them, and history tried to bury them. But secrets like this never die. So the next time you see the red cross of the Templars carved into stone, remember, it is not just a symbol of knights long gone. It is a shadow of betrayal, blood, and curses that shaped the destiny of kingdoms. This was the forbidden story of the Knights Templar. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, because the next story might just reveal another dark secret hidden in the pages of history.